Yo, I'm Bob. Totally blind since birth into Star Wars, talking about season 2, episodes 9 and 10 of The Bad Batch on Disney Plus, or episodes 25 and 26 of the show overall. They are The Crossing and Retrieval. Spoilers ahead. Watch them before listening to my thoughts, jumping right in, and you were warned. I figured I'd condense these two episode reviews into one video with the premiere of Mandalorian Season 3 days around the corner as I'm filming this. So I like this two-part arc okay. The Batch goes to an out-of-the-way planet. Sid bought an Ipsium mine. It's a very explosive substance. The Batch is trying to refine it. Omega, she is coping with Echo being gone in episode 9. She's kicking rocks, she's throwing rocks around, that kind of stuff. She's very broody in this episode. She just found a home, a family, and one of them is gone. She doesn't know when she's going to see him again. And we get to deal with that in this episode. We also get to deal with Tech not being as sensitive as the Batch would like him to be. He's very analytical. He is very much wanting to take care of business, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't process and feel emotions just because he views them differently than the Batch, as he says in the episode. And I really like that exchange between Tech and Omega. He just kind of says things matter-of-factly, and then he's got to go back and rectify his verbal mistake later on. And I love that a bit of character that we get pertaining to Tech in this episode. He's actually one of my favorite members of the Bad Batch. I like him a lot, and I like that he's being challenged to really do some analyzing about what he's saying here in this episode. So you've got a mysterious individual stealing the Marauder. So the Batch are without a ship in episode 9. They do manage to get themselves trapped in a mine. They get out of the mine. The episode is over. I really liked 9 pretty well. I think I like episode 10 or episode 26 a little better than 9. That one was Retrieval. We get to see the Batch having to free a group of kids from this slob of a slave worker. I think his name is Mako. Jonathan Lipow voices him. And this guy's just a man about Bad Batch Season 2. He's been in quite a few episodes. I was hoping to hear Shelby Young in this episode. She's been doing quite a bit of voice work in Season 2 as well. But I like 10. I think Mako was, even though a one-off bad guy, kind of interesting to watch. Well, I mean, he kind of ate a lot of soup and swindled the kids out of their pay. I think one of my favorite characters, I don't know if we'll see him again, his name is Benny, and he was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. I've been watching the Netflix He-Man and the Masters of the Universe show. I played Soul Calibur. Wasn't he in Soul Calibur 5? Yuri Lowenthal. So I know his voice when I hear it. I think he was in the 2 Spider-Man games, the recent Spider-Man games as well, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's kind of cool to hear him doing some Star Wars stuff. I love it when these guys do voices in quite a few of the things that I enjoy. So really cool listening to him in episode 10. They get the Marauder back. I was kind of wondering if they were going to have to trade ships like Mando did in Mandalorian. But no, they got the ship back at the end of this two-parter. The kids were freed from the slob of a slave worker. He was just a one-off villain. But I'm wondering if we'll see them again at some point in some form of Star Wars media. I guess next time we're going to be talking about Metamorphosis. That's a really interesting title. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of Claudites or some species that might be undergoing a change. It might have other connotations though. I don't know. It sounds like a really creepy episode title, though. I can't wait to see what that's about. And it's going to be premiering the same day as Bad Batch Season 3. So Boy, that's going to be crazy. I don't know which one to watch first. I might watch Mando just because I've been waiting quite a long time to see more episodes of that show. So, anywho, that'll do for this short and sweet Bad Batch video. Hear you guys in the next one, and may the Force be with you. Oh, by the way, be mindful of slobbish slave workers. And share your soup.